How did you come back after the layoff, Chris?
Just worked hard. Thankful for those guys in the training room. Got me prepared, got me ready. But every day it was just go in there, not really say much, just grind hard and just see what the outcome gonna be. And then when the time came to test it out, everything was perfect, everything was strong. I felt confident and came out here practice, felt great. So just here today.
You kept telling everybody you were going to beat the original timetable. What made you so confident all along?
Just because my faith. Just when it happened, at first I was down, but then I just thought to myself, there's no reason to get down. I mean, just fight, just keep pushing yourself every day. I told myself that I'm gonna push myself every single day. If I come back early, I'm gonna come back early. But I just felt, just prayed about it, and I felt that you're gonna be back. So.
What were the emotions like when you did get the clearance and know you're going to be able to play?
It was I was very excited, very happy. I kept telling my mom every day, I'm getting better. This is happening. Every day was something different. Yeah. And I was just kept passing and kept getting stronger. And I'm like, Mama beat this timeline. And I was so happy when it was time for me to come back out here and play.
Can you describe that moment where you were? Who told you when you were that final hurdle when you knew that you were going to be coming back?
When they first told me, you're gonna take the test on Monday, I was like, I'm ready for it. So when I actually took the test, all the knee test to see what it was, he was like, all the tests from what you took, it looks phenomenal. So when he said that, I was joyful, very happy. As soon as he told me that, I went and called my mom and told her. He said all my test scores were phenomenal.
What was there a last hurdle, like lateral movement or jumping, or what was kind of that last thing you were trying to get over?
I want to say the last thing they said was probably, just being able to trust it. To the test we did was hopping on it, trusting it, and it seemed like this leg, the injured leg, was stronger than the good leg. So that was like the last hurdle.
When you initially got hurt, did you have any idea that it was that serious, or that you would be gone this long, even before you had it looked at? Like when you're out on the field and you got hurt, did you know it was going to be bad, or did you have a surprise diagnosis, or what?
I was actually surprised because I remember I had tore my meniscus in my right leg, earlier in my career. So I was thinking maybe it's just nothing, because I was only out for like a week and a half of that. So I was like, maybe it's nothing that serious. But when I got the news, it was just like, dang, yeah.
What was it like getting back on the field for the first time and actually being in the game in front of the crowd and under the lights and everything?
It felt great. I felt like, that game, I needed that game. It built my confidence back. I felt like I really got my swagger back with that game, and that's what I needed.
Do you expect to start this week?
I expect to. I expect to play, expect to, even if I don't start, I expect to contribute to this team, contribute to my brothers. I know they miss me out there on the field, and I miss being with them. That was one of my main motivations when I was rehabbing, just getting back out here with my brothers.
You did have a redshirt season available. Was that, did you ever ponder that early on in the process, or were you just like, I'm coming back this fall? And that was basically the mindset.
Me and my mom had that conversation, and I thought about it at first, but then I told her, you said, I know, and I came back to get my degree, I'm gonna graduate, and then she said, make no decision yet. I prayed about it, make no decision yet, just keep working hard and just see what it's gonna come down to.
What's this? You're a senior, you're one of the leaders. What's this team got to do right now to change this thing?
We just got to keep getting better every day. Every day you come out here, you got to get better. This game is not an easy game. It's not. A lot of people think it's it's easy to go out there and play, but it's really not. It's hard to win. It's hard to keep a winning record. Everybody's gunning for you once you got a winning record. You got to just keep coming out here, keep performing, and keep getting better every day.
What do you remember about last year's Ohio State game, and how much do you kind of want one another chance of these guys on Saturday?
Last year's last year. This year's a new year. We just coming out to practice, coming to get better, and we'll be ready come Saturday.
What have you thought about the young guys and how they've grown, through trial by fire a little bit, but what have you thought?
Everybody's just getting better. Everybody getting better. Everybody's, taking, little bits and pieces from everybody. Nobody's, walking around, thinking they're better than the other. Everybody's getting coached by everybody. It's not just one person coaching somebody.
When I know you don't want to talk about last season, but Barrett does buy time, right, with his feet. He can get out and buy time. How important is it to cover the extra couple of seconds, not knowing if he can get out and make things happen, and receivers can improvise routes, things like that.
Those guys, from what we've seen, those guys are really good. They were really good last year. They're really good this year. It's just a matter of clean eyes, stay in your assignment, and, keep your eyes on your keys. Just play ball.
Do you have a clock in your head of thinking, okay, if nothing has happened yet, they're going to try to improvise their route because it's been like 5 seconds or something. Do you have like a clock in your head that you're thinking of? How long I got to cover this guy before he's going to try to do something weird?
I wouldn't say I have a clock in my head. It would just be more of, just do my assignment. If that's my man, stay on him. No matter where he goes, I'm there.
Was it kind of unreal the first time you got on the field during the game on Saturday night? Did it seem kind of unreal, or is it didn't even seem like you'd been gone?
I was filled with excitement once running back on the field because, I knew that, when the news came out, this injury was supposed to sideline me for the rest of the year. So, just running out there on that field, I was just, I told, before I ran out of the hill, said, thank God for this moment, this opportunity again. It's just basically like a second chance, so I was just happy.
Boodle in particular, another Florida guy, he said how he looks up to you. Have you formed kind of a connection with him?
Yeah, I just call him like my little brother. Yeah. He's actually my roommate. So, us being from Florida, we automatically, I think that's a lot of Florida boys just connect like that. So, that's a guy that, I really can count on, and he can count on me.
What do you think his future is?
If he keeps doing what he's doing, he's going to be something special.
I think a lot of people considered that no matter what you said, he's not coming back this year. There's no way. Do you think that a lot of people thought that?
I felt that a lot of people thought I wasn't going to come back. And, that's just something I just, use that as motivation also. I use a lot of things, a lot of doubt, a lot of negative things, and you turn it around and use it in a positive way. And that's how I just deal with those things.
You learned that from your mom, or where did that come from?
I think it's just me growing up. In high school, I felt like at some point I doubted myself, saying that, I was never going to offer. But, I just kept my head down, kept working, kept grinding hard, and I'm here.
It's possible that some fans wanted you for the whole year, and so they just wanted you to redshirt because they wanted you next year. Did anybody say that to you and just say, you don't have to play, you can play next year?
I see like a lot of people say, he has a red shirt year. I wonder, is he going to take it? Just like I said earlier, I talked to my mom. She said, don't make no decisions yet. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep working hard. And when that time comes, I guess if I come back or it comes down to it, then you make a decision whether or not you're going to come back or you're going to come just play this year.
I'm sure in your mind as a senior you visualized how your last season was going to go, but the first half of your season you spent just getting back. Now that you're in the last half of the season, how do you try to appreciate this last go-round, but at the same time know that you got to have a sense of urgency?
I just, just take it day by day. Knowing that I missed, the first half of the season, I don't look at it as a bad thing. I just looked at it as, God maybe didn't want me to play the first half of the season for some reason. Maybe, everything happens for a reason. So maybe I would have, played the first half of the season and got hurt, and maybe it would have been worse. So, things happen at times that we don't understand. But, I just say God made it happen for a reason.
Did you do any research seeing how fast anybody's got back? The football players, did you do any research after you got injured? That kind of gave you the confidence? When
I got injured, it was kind of crazy because a running back for the Ravens had the same thing happen to him, and he was going to be out for the season. And then I don't know, I can't tell you how many times I Googled meniscus repairs to see how long it was going to take, and then it kept saying 4 to 6 months. It kept saying 4 to 6 months, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be out for 4 to 6 months. So the confidence, me just saying I won't be back 4 to 6 months, I'm going to be back earlier, that confidence just started building up in me, and then it just motivated me to come in every day and just work hard.
Do you have nightmares about 4 to 6 months?
Nah.
And, how was that coaching role? You had to go a coaching role for half the season. How was that experience?
It was great. I mean, believe it or not, I really think this injury was the best thing that ever happened to me. I learned so much about this game. My football IQ went up. Just being around, those guys and being to help them in the DB room, and just being on the sideline, you see the game from a whole different perspective. You see stuff that, like not running to the ball or something like that, or just giving up on the play. You see those things and you be like, oh, I used to do stuff like that. But you see the game from a whole different perspective once you're on the sideline.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chris.